lot of us start working out for different reasons, with different goals, and have different starting points. Today, I want to give you some tips I wish I knew when I started working out. Now, these aren't going to make you blow up and get huge right away, but they can definitely help you stay safe and achieve your goals a little bit faster. I was always pretty skinny and scrawny growing up. I played hockey and I started working out to build bigger muscles. Now that I've made fitness my career, looking back, there's aspects that I wish I knew when I started, so here are my top 5 things I wish I knew when I started working out. I wish I learned earlier that no one really cares about how much weight I'm lifting in the gym. It was always more important to bounce the bar off my chest and to lift as much weight as I possibly could. This idea of ego lifting in poor form does not impress anyone. It's great to be able to lift heavy weights, and if that's your goal, more power to you. But in my experience, having clients master form before they decide to just load up on weight typically ends up with better results and less chance of injury. Make sure you master your form before being concerned about how much weight you're lifting. Next, I want to bring up that there's more than one way to train. There's so many different training styles like calisthenics, powerlifting, training for speed, endurance. As a person who started out with simple bro splits, I always thought everyone else's training method was wrong, and that kept me from adapting these other methods into my training programs. Now, as a hockey player, this probably would have been more beneficial to focus more endurance instead of strength and power 24/7. Those who are athletes can benefit from this tip by understanding that there is more than one way to work out. Number 3 is that the eccentric portion of a lift is also important. When you do a lift, there is a concentric and eccentric portion to the lift. I think a lot of people don't worry as much about the eccentric load, even though it's shown to have greater force production and typically has a greater contribution to muscle fatigue and soreness. So when you're in the gym, a more controlled movement can help with building muscle in a better and faster fashion. The 4th thing on this list has to do with sleep. So many people seem concerned about what type of supplements and protein they're taking that they forget that sleep is such a critical component to building and developing muscle. Not just that, but for those who are younger that are trying to grow and get bigger, sleep plays a critical role in muscle development and hormonal regulation. As a high school student, I would constantly stay up as late as possible and be tired throughout the day. If I could go back, I would make sure sleep was more important. The last thing on this list has to do with you comparing yourself to other people. There will always be someone stronger, faster, bigger. As a beginner lifter, the only person you should compare yourself against is the version of yourself from yesterday. Each day, try to build a better version of you, and if you can be successful with that, you should see constant progress and hopefully don't discourage yourself. Alright guys, that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. If you like content like this, hit subscribe, and we'll see you guys in next week's video. Have a good day.